Hello, I'm Stephen Gibson from SLG Economics. One question a lot of clients have been asking me is how the current COVID-19 crisis is affecting Royal Mail and what flexibility there is in the current postal regulatory framework to deal with the crisis. Current conditions have been a rather mixed blessing for Royal Mail. While parcels delivery have been strong, particularly in the B2C market with the public buying more products online, its letters business is in real difficulties, with advertising in mail in particular plummeting as companies delay or cancel marketing campaigns. Royal Mail has warned that it expects to be materially loss-making this year, and their CEO, Rico Back, has just announced that he is standing down after only 2 years in the top role. But I want to think today about the potential flexibility in the regulatory regime to respond to the crisis. I see 3 potential responses. The first response is by raising prices. Royal Mail have already used up virtually all of their pricing headroom for second-class stamped letters. However, there is the possibility of increases in first-class prices or business services, both of which are not regulated. They could even apply to Ofcom for a relaxation in the second-class price cap due to the exceptional circumstances. However, the problem with any pricing response, even if allowed by Ofcom, is the danger to Royal Mail's traffic volumes, with letters volumes already in freefall and the likelihood of parcels traffic moving to other operators if prices increase further. The second response is reducing quality of service. Ofcom sets challenging targets of 93% for first-class post arriving on the next working day and 98.5% of second-class post within 3 days. Now, while Royal Mail have yet to publish their most recent QFS results, it would not come as any surprise to me if they miss the targets by some margin. In more normal times, one would expect a strong regulatory response from Ofcom. This might include a fine or regulatory enforcement action. However, given the current circumstances, I would expect a softer response, effectively acknowledging a relaxation of the regulatory performance targets. The third area is some loosening of Royal Mail's universal service obligation, the requirement to collect and deliver post 6 days per week at a uniform price. We have already seen Royal Mail suspending Saturday deliveries as an emergency response to COVID-19, but one can imagine them using the opportunity to reduce collection frequencies as well, perhaps from pillar boxes where volumes are massively reduced, and also from some business customers. However, one of the things I am sure Ofcom will not do is to relax the regulations around anti-competitive behaviour and their tough enforcement of the competition rules. These led to Royal Mail being fined £50 million in 2018 for discriminating against TNT when they had tried to set up a rival delivery service under the brand name Whistle. So, overall, it will be a tough year ahead for Royal Mail, but there is the potential for some flexibility in the regulatory framework, particularly if this turns to be an existential threat to the survival of the business and the universal postal service. If there are other issues you would like to discuss in future, please let me know.